Come here. You, come here. I got something I want to share with you. I know I always got something I want to share with you. But this is pretty good. At least I think so. So I recognize that each and every time we go through something traumatic in our life, we always say to ourselves, this time we're going to get it together. This time I'm not doing this. And this time I'm not doing that. And the best thing you can do when you go through that hardship or that loss is this time actually do what you said you're going to do. And I'm here to encourage you to stand 10 toes on your this time. Whatever you're saying that is going to happen this time, stand on that, on the positive. So this time, don't let nobody come in your life and disrupt you. This time, take time out for yourself. This time, pour into yourself. This time, allow yourself to get a relationship, to grow a relationship with Christ. This time, what is your this time? I'm telling you, it has been the best thing I could have ever done for myself, was to actually do everything that I said I was going to do to help me heal and to get through the heartbreak, the depression, the suicidal thoughts, the anxiety, all of it. So this time, I stood 10 toes on everything I said I was going to do, not only because I've experienced a bad breakup from the love of my life at the time, not only because of that, but everything else that was weighing on me, from childhood trauma to sexual abuse to being lied on, cheated on, manipulated, going through anxiety and depression, all of it. Let me tell you something. It's not just the breakup. It's not just losing a job. It's not just being homeless. It's not that. It's the cherry on the top that causes you to hit rock bottom. That one thing that say, okay, now I'm going to crumble. Okay? Because you can go through so many things in your life, but it be that one thing that causes that impact that make you be like, I'm not going to make it. And that's what happened. All of it I was carrying. And I chose to say this time, I don't ever want to feel that breaking again, because I believe that my breakup caused me to really feel everything else that I done thought I healed from. And it brought out a lot of things in me that I never wanted to experience. So I knew that this time I had to stand on it. Let me tell you something I've noticed. When you hit rock bottom, you realize that everything you've been going through in your life before was nothing. I hit rock bottom. That's why I had to stand 10 toes on my this time, because that rock bottom is a feeling in a place that I don't ever want to go back to, that I don't ever want to experience again. I went through the dark night of the soul. So when God pulled me out of that, I knew that this time I had no other choice but to fight to get out of that darkness. So this time around, I stood 10 toes on everything. And it was the hardest thing I had to do. It's going to be hard. But you got to remember, it's your this time. That rock bottom can leave you at the bottom if you're not strong enough or if you don't have support. I had no support but God and my children. Right hand. No support. I got myself in it and I had to get myself out of it. I didn't know how. I didn't know when. I didn't know where. I didn't know where to look. And then I remembered, it's something about him. It's something about him. I chose to cut out everything. I went into seclusion. I'm still in seclusion, okay? You don't see me. Phone on Do Not Disturb still, okay? No sex, no drinking, no nothing, no outside world interaction, because I needed to get serious about this time. This time, I allow no negative influence into my this time. I basically shut off the world. And the world is still shut off. And that's why I want you to be serious about your this time. Don't think you feel good for a little bit and then go back out there doing what you're doing. No. This time, see, after my breakup, I chose to take myself serious, okay? Because it's been so many years in my life that I have given, not just to relationships, friendships, family. I just been giving. And I knew that it was more to give to me than I was giving to others. So when I experienced the dark night of the soul, because that's what it was, I knew that I couldn't find comfort in nobody else's arms. Another relationship wasn't going to do it. No. So I kind of, ducked and dodged those. I didn't want to be involved. I didn't want to be on the phone with nobody. I ain't want to hear your problems because I ain't got time to tell you mine. I didn't want to sit up there and talk about nobody or gossip because I don't want to be gossiped up about. Okay. So I took this time and I made it my time and realized that this time is the time I'm going to get it right. That this time is the time that I say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of giving. I'm sick and tired of being used. I'm sick and tired of being lied to. I'm sick and tired of it. And what I had to remember is that when God removed certain people and places and things out of your life that no longer serve you, it gave me the sit down time to say, this time, Quita, you got to get it right. This time, I've been with you all this time, but this time, I'm going to put you somewhere that you ain't going to have no other choice but to get it right. Because you ain't going to want to feel that time again. So I'm letting you know that I need you to get it right this time because you don't want to go back to that. So get it right this time. Stand 10 toes on your this time. God got you. But you got to have yourself first. 10 toes. 10 toes.